Okay, so I am going to the Melbourne Mac store because I got this in the mail. This is a special package from MAC. This is to celebrate their Studio Fix foundation because it's one of their iconic foundations and they're celebrating it this month. I did try this foundation out back in the day and I do remember liking it, so I don't really know how it's going to work on my skin now that I'm older. I think I started wearing this foundation when I was 17, maybe 19, and I'm now 27, so it's going to be interesting to see how this foundation sits on my skin now. But because I got this, I got a complimentary foundation that I have to go in store to get color match, so that's what we're going to be doing today. But other things that I got in this box is the Prep and Prime transparent finishing powder, and I also have a brush. MAC 132. Ooh, I don't think I've ever tried the 132 before. That's exciting. So that's what we're going to be doing today. Good morning, guys. Welcome back to another vlog. This is a bonus vlog for the week. So I'm gonna go there now. I'm a bit early, so I think I might just grab a coffee before the store opens, and then I'm gonna share my experience with you guys as well. Good, how are you? You guys open already?
Yeah.
Yeah. Can I just get a medium cappuccino? Hey guys, so I'm at Melbourne Central and I'm actually early, surprisingly. This is like the first appointment in ages that I've actually been early to, so I decided to grab a coffee. So I got it from Cupcake Central, as you guys saw. Got a cappuccino as usual, and just in one of these little seats. So if you go to like the food court, they've got seats like this. So I'm just gonna chill here for a little bit on my phone, catch up on some social media, some emails that I have to reply to, and then I'm gonna make my way down to the MAC store, get color matched, and continue on with my day. Guys, so I've just finished my coffee, and now I'm going to make my way to the MAC store. Alright guys, so I'm now in the store and I'm going to get color matched in a second. The MAC makeup artist that's going to help me out, her name's Rue. She's just getting ready, she's just in the back. But as you guys can tell, it's all Studio Fix themed, not Studio Finish. Sorry, my apologies. But yeah, we're going to get color matched.
Just going to do a little swatch just to check your skin tone.
So what colours have we got here?
NC25 and NC30.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think I've gotten quite fair then. I think I used to be in NC 40, 42.
Oh really? Oh wow, it's the winter.
Or moving to Melbourne, probably.
Yeah. I think the back one looks great. Yeah, so NC30.
We'll try something around the forehead as well, because I think my forehead gets darker.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, that looks good. The fact that it disappears is a plus.
There you go guys, I'm actually NC30. I used to think I was NC42.
Really? Maybe you probably had more of a tan.
Maybe in the summer.
I've gone up like, one down like a few shades.
The lovely Rue here, she's doing my makeup. She's suggesting that I try out the Moisture Infusion Serum. So where are we going to pop this?
Just all over.
All over. And then we've got the Natural Radiant Base, Lumiere, and this one goes here.
So I'll pop that all over as well, but it's going to control any oily areas, but it'll keep you hydrated.
So mostly around the T-zone. Yeah. Wonderful.
So this is charged water moisture for your eye.
Okay.
It's really great. Hydrating your eyes.
Sorry, hopefully my camera's not too much.
That's alright. Look up.
Say it's more of a long wearing foundation.
Yes, 24 hour.
Now we're going to apply a little bit of bronzer just to put some life back into my face. So this one is
Refined Golden.
Refined Golden.
Yeah.
So it's just a bronzer?
Yeah. anywhere. You can use it anywhere. I use it on my eyes sometimes as a transition colour.
Yeah. Love using bronzer as a transition.
Yes.
Just gives that nice bit of warmth.
Yeah.
Especially if you're doing like a cool eye, it just kind of brings it back down a bit.
Yeah, definitely. So I'm just going to give you a last and favourite spray.
Oh, hot favourite.
Close your eyes, darling. There you go. Now you're nice and glowy and dewy. And that'll soak in and just help hold your makeup in place.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much, Rue.
No worries.
Thank you so much for colour matching me. So again, I am in NC 30.
Yes. And I've picked NW25 concealer.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Well, there you guys go. If you guys happen to be in Melbourne Central, you guys want to get a colour match, definitely ask for Rue.
Thank you.
So I've got my foundation, can't wait to try it out, and I thank you guys so much for joining me on this little adventure of mine, getting a Studio Fix foundation, getting colour matched. So I think it's definitely important to go in store for any sort of foundation to get colour matched, because sometimes, you know, different lighting can actually affect how you see a color, and then sometimes if you get the wrong color, this is going to give you a really negative experience with a foundation. So definitely go get color matched. Alright guys, I am back home, and I think this foundation has been on my skin for roughly an hour and a half, and I don't think this foundation has oxidized. I am loving that bronzer though. I might go back for it, just maybe. Anyway, I am really impressed with this foundation. This was probably the first high-end foundation I ever bought back in the day when I first started my YouTube channel. So, you know, if you guys go scrolling back to my older videos, you guys would have seen this foundation. And back then, I think I was an NC40. So now that I'm an NC30, I'm just like, what? What? Really? Anyway, that's just me being very shocked at how pale I have become since moving to Melbourne. But anyway, this foundation is really good. I really like the finish. It's got a nice matte finish, so you don't necessarily need to powder it unless of course you have a long day, then obviously powder. If you've got oilier skin, definitely powder. But there's one thing that I was quite surprised to find out, that this foundation is actually broad spectrum, so UVA, UVB. As to how much product you need to apply to achieve that broad spectrum, not really sure, but it's really nice to see that they've actually got that in their ingredients, so you've got that covered as well. There you guys go, that is my MAC Studio Fix color matching experience. Again, if you guys would like to get your hands on this foundation, I highly recommend going in store to get a color match. If however you guys already know what color you are, definitely check out their online website because they do deliver. Alright, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to check out the other videos on the screen, all my social media links on the screen as well, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!